involved primarily in executing actions turned out to also be involved in understanding firing when perceiving someone else's. Now there's been tons of studies on this topic, and as I said, turns out that all of these neurons in the motor cortex and in associate areas fire when a monkey reaches for something. Other neurons fire when the monkey puts something in his mouth, and also when they perform different kind of communicative acts like lip smacking. Now, some of these neurons, about 10 to 20%, also fire when they see someone else. Some neurons fire only at a particular type of action that relates to sort of only during reaching, with precision grip like this, or other neurons fire to a larger range of different types of actions. Why am I going on about these single neurons within the monkey's brain? It's because I want to move over to humans. So having discovered that there are this system that is active both during action execution and action observation, people turn their focus to adult humans. Now, when you're studying an adult human, you can't put a sensor into the brain of normal healthy adults. So you have to use different techniques in order to investigate if there is such a thing as a mirror neuron system, and if you want to investigate what it's all for. So one way of doing this is to turning to fMRI. I skipped a slide there, but you just have to live with that. Now, here on the side you can see a human brain. Now, and three different areas being highlighted with color. And this demonstrates which areas of the brain become particularly active in a human when that human is observing hand actions, mouth actions, and foot actions. Now, these same areas are the ones that become active when the person performs these actions themselves. So it seems like there is this sort of similar type of system within a human that maps other people's actions onto their own motor system. Now I'm going back to the slide I forgot to mention. One thing that is very fascinating about these neurons, regardless of whether they are in monkeys or in humans, is that they don't only encode visual features, sort of the sight of a reaching hand or a foot kicking or something like that, but they actually encode the goal of that action. That is the important thing, I guess, to mention. And they're to some degree abstract. For example, in the macaque, you have the neurons firing when the monkey puts something in the mouth when they see someone else performing the same action. The same neuron might also fire with the sound of a peanut being cracked, because that is something that can be associated to the goal of eating. So there's something about this system that helps us understand goals and intentions. When it comes to humans, I'm just jumping back and forth there a bit. The same system turns out to be highly experience dependent. Now this is the key to understanding why we have this system at all. Now experience dependency in this context means that when I'm good at performing a certain action, I have a strong representation of that action within my own brain. And that means that I'm able to use that strong activation in the brain to make sense of other people's actions. So knowing something well makes me better able to understand others' performance. This is an example of this. I don't know how well it can be seen. These are two sort of turning moves. On the top being performed by a classical ballet dancer, and on the bottom it's the same type of move, but in this turn it's a martial arts kick being performed by an expert capoeira. Now they look fairly similar, these two actions, but they're actually quite different. Now when you present these two experts in capoeira and ballet, it turns out that the ballet dancer have a much stronger activation to seeing the ballet move, but not to the capoeira move, and the reverse. Obviously, compared to me, that don't have a clue about any of these things, I have some activation, but not at all as high as those that are experts in this. Suggesting to some extent that there is a stronger understanding of other people's actions when you know how to do the actions. Now this has been demonstrated even more directly in other types of studies where adults watch someone picking up pieces of peas with chopsticks, moving them from one place to another. When you observe someone do that, you get a lot of activation in your brain in the area that would be involved in your own manual actions. Now the amount of activation that you get correlates and is related very strongly to the degree of your own experience. So someone who has been eating sushi 2 times a week, for example, has a lot stronger activation of watching someone else perform chopsticks moves than someone who's only done it once for the past day. Again, demonstrating a high experience dependency in the ability to relate with others. Now these systems are also extremely flexible and a very nice